I totally get that.
Maybe 6:55.
Chances are you know someone who is addicted. Addiction hits every age, gender, race, income bracket, and status. People who suffer and their families need to know there is a place they can go for help. Dr. Harold Urschel of Enterhealth is here to tell us about a special event that brought Academy-nominated actress, producer, author, and mental health advocate Mariel Hemingway to North Texas. I saw this all over Facebook. For people who did not see it, where was the event and who attended it? Who was there?
So it was a big event. We had over 225 people at the President Bush Institute.
Yes.
And it was a really inspiring event. We tried to get people from our community leaders, law enforcement, families, therapists, and so there was a nice variety of people, and I think everybody really enjoyed the event.
So Mariel Hemingway, why was it so important to have her there?
You know, the main reason is we wanted to get a celebrity of her caliber,
right?
Because you need to bring people in. People don't talk about addiction. There's a huge stigma, especially the families of patients with addiction. There's a lot of shame, there's a lot of guilt, there's a lot of hiding it, keep it close to the chest. And Mariel has the courage. She went through a terrible family situation,
right,
and has emerged wonderfully, healthy and successful. And now she's able to talk about that, and it makes everybody else say, hey, if she can talk about it, I can talk about it.
Good point. Okay, so let's talk about families for a minute.
Yes.
Why is it so important that families be treated? They're not the ones with the substance abuse problem.
That's a great question. So families are affected by addiction. Let's talk about the patient themselves. Addiction is a chronic brain illness. It's a medical problem.
Right.
And many times people are living with it for years before they get treatment, unfortunately. And the families living with somebody that has a brain injury from addiction, they get tremendously stressed. They stop taking care of themselves. Their sleep habits change. They withdraw from friends. And so they need to be focused on and get treatment just as importantly as the addict. The nice thing about families getting treatment is they respond even more quickly than the patient does.
Okay, here's what I'm curious about. There are a lot of treatment programs out there. How is your treatment plan different from many others?
Well, Enterhealth is very different because we bring in the science. We use the National Institutes of Health, the NIH, treatment research over the last 4 decades, and we apply it to the chronic brain illness of addiction. So we use medications, we use stress management, we use psychiatric treatment, and we focus on the family. We bring the family members in, we address what's going on with them. We help give them solutions at the same time we give the patients. So we're working with the patient and the family simultaneously, so the whole system gets better much more quickly.
A whole army, so to speak,
it takes a village.
It
takes a village. Just as
treatment.
if you have cancer or if you have heart disease, you need a whole lot of people to help support the family and the patient.
So if someone is sitting there and they know that a family member has an alcohol problem,
yes,
or a drug problem, what is the best thing to do? That can be a hard thing to confront.
The best thing is to talk about it. Know that it's a medical disease. Throw away the stigma in your mind.
And the shame.
And the shame. Get it and go and talk. We have great treatment right here in Dallas-Fort Worth, which is Enterhealth. We'll bring you the latest science. Reach out, call our number, go to our website. You can make a huge difference, and you can get better within weeks. Sometimes it takes months for the addict, but the family is going to feel better within sometimes a week to 2 weeks, that quickly in many cases.
There's a lot of hope in that.
Yes,
Thank you very much, Dr. Urschel, for coming in. If you're interested in this, you can call Enterhealth at 800-388-4601, day or night. If you know anyone who is suffering from addiction, you can learn more about all of this at enterhealth.com.